a single weapon, said to grant victory to whoever holds it, a relic that pierced the side of Christ and shaped the fate of empires. This is the story of the Holy Lance, the spear of destiny. According to the Gospel of John, a Roman soldier named Longinus thrust his spear into the side of Jesus on the cross. Blood and water flowed out, and the weapon that delivered the blow became sacred. Later it was said that a fragment of one of the holy nails from the crucifixion was bound into its tip. The spear was believed to carry divine power, the favor of God himself. By the early Middle Ages, this weapon had become more than a relic. It was the symbol of divine kingship, the visible sign that a ruler's authority came directly from heaven. Whoever held the Holy Lance was said to be undefeatable. For centuries, it was carried before emperors of the Holy Roman Empire. Otto the Great bore it into battle. So did Charlemagne, Henry the Fowler, and later Frederick Barbarossa. It was not only a weapon, it was a symbol of divine protection and a mark of legitimate rule. In its tip, encased in silver and gold, rested what was believed to be the holy nail, the very iron that had pierced Christ's flesh. Emperors guarded it as the heart of their regalia, the most sacred of all the imperial insignia. It was carried at coronations, at battles, and during pilgrimages, its presence believed to bless and protect the empire itself. Through the centuries, copies were made, one sent to Poland, another to Hungary, each claiming to hold a piece of the true relic. When Napoleon's armies swept across Europe, the lance was moved from Nuremberg to Vienna to keep it safe. There it rested in the imperial treasury of the Hofburg, silent but never forgotten. More than a century later, its legend would draw the fascination of another man, Adolf Hitler. As a young artist in Vienna, he visited the Hofburg Museum and stood before the lance in awe. He called it a symbol of destiny, the key to absolute power. Decades later, after the annexation of Austria in 1938, Hitler ordered the Holy Lance brought back to Nuremberg, the symbolic heart of his new Reich. It was placed there alongside the regalia of the old empire, the crown, the orb, and the sword, as if the Third Reich were to inherit their divine authority. Some later claimed that Hitler believed whoever possessed the lance would rule the world, and that losing it would bring ruin. In April 1945, as Allied forces entered Nuremberg, the relic was seized by American soldiers. Within hours, Hitler was dead in his bunker in Berlin. Coincidence, perhaps, but the myth of the Spear of Destiny only grew stronger. Today, the lance lies once more in Vienna's Hofburg treasury. Scholars now believe its materials date to the 8th century, long after the time of Christ. Yet for nearly 1,000 years it shaped the imagination of kings, crusaders, and tyrants alike. The Holy Lance is more than a relic of metal and myth. It is a mirror reflecting humanity's eternal hunger for power, for faith, and for meaning in the face of destiny. So I ask you, was the Spear of Destiny ever divine? Or did its power lie only in the minds of those who believed?